Evening, everybody, and welcome to Simcade. We're live for what is round 3. Tonight's track, as chosen by everybody around, is Baku. I'm joined by a very unfamiliar voice in there now because it seems like he's got much better things to do. It's familiar to me, maybe not to you, but I'm joined by Simi. How are you, my friend?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You?
Do you know what? I'm okay. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm perked up a bit.
Got off your man flu a bit?
So, you know. I don't want to give everything away, but I'm okay.
You need a sound effect, like added soundboard, you know, the typical, wouldn't say about having man flu.
Yeah. No.
Something to do, I suppose.
I don't want people's sympathy. But yes, no, I'm feeling a bit better, thank you. I am.
Good stuff, mate.
Baku. Now, we all like this one, don't we? Hello, Yuki.
Indeed.
As always. In chat.
Yuki. Cheerleader. Simcade cheerleader.
I like Baku. I like Baku a lot.
I like a bit of Baku, yep.
I generally just wish this track would be... I think this would be better suited as a night race.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would be... I think it'd be such... Imagine going through Castle at night. We've had nobody out on track, nice, which is... which is...
surprising.
Yeah, it's quite... I'm just going to put the track map up. 2 days until my birthday, Yuki is going to be still not old enough to buy an alcoholic beverage in the United States of America.
Haha.
Sorry. There we go. We've got a first car.
Happy early birthday.
Going on track. Melee. It's about to hit the track. And there's a Haas got in front of him. But yes. Sorry, Yuki. That's nasty. Happy birthday for 2 days' time.
Exactly.
But yes, no, Baku. I wish I was driving this one. I'm actually quite upset. Oh, wow, we've got Melee gone down the runoff already. And he's about to reverse on track. Is he stuck?
Interesting start for me.
Yeah, I think we'll skip that one, shall we? We'll get to Nick Furyman, who's just going round the first couple of corners. He isn't going to drink. Period. They all say that. They all say. Everybody says.
Gordinho's done the same thing on his outlap as well. Ran wide. He's back underway.
Well, in true Simcade fashion, we're doing this the proper way, where people making mistakes.
Absolutely.
The formidable castle section. How many instances have we had here where something's happened?
A few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember someone got bumped into the castle wall.
I think Cornish Mantis has had a few instances there over the times, hasn't he?
Has. Yep, he sure has.
I'm pretty sure OG Cornish has had something there as well. Yeah, yep. I think it's like the rite of passage of Baku, isn't it? The having an incident there.
Yep.
Oh, as Nick Furyman clips the wall, just as coming down the extremely long straight that seems to go on for an absolute eternity.
Yep. As Mitch keeps leaving the session, looks like got connection problems.
There we go. First man to start a flying lap is Nick Furyman. He was the eager beaver on track. Let's see if he can stick it up near the pole. Because I think he's the person to set the pace, isn't he, really?
Yep.
So, going off what we've had over the first 3 rounds, obviously I've entered a race. I did some racing. What is the...
Yep.
I think I didn't do too much of a bad job last week.
Yeah, you did all right. Considering a bit rusty, aren't you? So.
Yeah, forever rusty.
Yeah.
It's getting to the edge. What's the calendar looking? Not the calendar. What's the drivers' championship looking like? And then we'll keep everybody up to date about what's going on with that. I should really take screenshots of this. We've got Nolterbolt, who is at the top. Oh no, it's the F2 champion. Sorry, my bad. Right, let's try the F1. Gordinho, after 2 races, 41 points with Cornish behind him on 40, and then Winther about 11 points behind them on 30 with Extinct 28. So he's not Extinct's not having the greatest race that he did season like he did last season. but hopefully he can make a better impression. Melee on 10 points, Phoenixy and Harrison. So the new boys are all sort of bunched together as well, which is interesting to see.
It is, yeah.
On how they're faring. So Mitch's Wi-Fi does not want to play ball, apparently. So he's going to watch and listen instead. He has to put it with us. We're just watching Nick Furyman, who's just about to cross the line and posts a 1:43.885, which, as bank collapse goes, that's not too bad. Let's see how Gordino can respond, who's just about to start the extremely long straight. Now in the is it the reshaped Mercedes? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
They've got the new shape now. As it gives a little wiggle of the tail as it comes down the straight, and there we go, 1:41.2. That's more to what we were looking like. Hello, Liar.
Let's spare a thought for Kaz. He just wrote in the Discord. He's just knocked his curry all over the floor.
Oh.
So, yep.
Was it a good curry? Do we have to be worried about this?
We'll have to find out.
If it was good, then yeah, condolences to the curry.
Yeah, exactly.
Am
I going mad? I can't remember if Kaz is making his debut or not in this league. Obviously, we know him from Ardaz.
Yes, I think so. Yes, I don't think he's on the not on the timing.
Obviously, we know him.
Oh, on the championship leaderboard. Well, we seem to have a slight migration, don't we?
Yes.
Now, we seem to have we formed a rather formidable alliance with FQ, which has brought in some of their drivers, and we've given some of our drivers. And to be fair, what we're seeing is it's working.
Helps both leagues out, doesn't it? So.
We are seeing quite a lot of incidents, but that's because everybody's sort of new to what they're doing, aren't they, around here? Our guys getting to know their guys sort of way.
Exactly.
But
there's always a transition, isn't there?
Yeah, but I feel like everybody's getting along. Fingers crossed.
Yep. I mean, the FQ guys that have come in, we've got, racing tonight, Nick Furyman, Ardaz, and Defo not Kaz.
Melee.
Obviously, Phoenix is missing.
Yep.
Missing right now. Yep. Yeah, Phoenix just couldn't make it today.
I think it gives our lads a lot better opponents, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not saying that they've been without opponents, but we've definitely seen in the FQ that we've got 5 or 6 guys that are at the top end as Winter sets the fastest first sector out of anybody so far. They've got nobody to. We don't have a 5-way battle, do we? Oh, a massive lock up there. For the AlphaTauri driver. And a wall into Castle.
Competition is healthy, isn't it?
It is.
Ninja.
As Ninja's retired, he posted his lap and has had enough already. And Ostradel has joined as well.
Yep. Yeah, I've just brought Ostradel in, so his first race of the season with us. He raced last season.
So if we
He's
could
got
get
pace about him.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Sorry, apologies. Fastest second sector for Winter, even though smacking the wall. Apparently that's the fastest way to go. As Nick Furyman's retired as well.
Wow.
Anyway, yes, so if you can get 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 people like going for the championship, it's better than the 1 or 2 that we're used to enter, really.
Keeps it spicy, doesn't it? Just like that curry that got dropped
Winter,
on the floor.
after all them wall bangs, still managed to post a 1:41.696. That's impressive.
More wall bangs than a professional Counter-Strike player. Sorry, it's a terrible line.
That was.
I
have no response to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Nick Furyman's dropped garlic bread and crashed. Oh my god, what's going on?
Why does everybody have their dinner like this time?
And drop in it as well.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wouldn't it just be much easier if these guys just use controllers?
I know, right? Oh, there's Ostradel's left the session.
So the technical side, there we go, we've just seen Extinct pull a purple first sector as well. So the track is definitely ramping up, and this,
Yep.
albeit it's not the most difficult, it is difficult circuit and it is technical, but and it is wall to wall. But oh, there you go, that's a wing.
Oh,
That's definitely a
wall to
wing. There, I was just about to say this is not the most difficult street circuit on the calendar, and smack into the castle section. That wing goes. Anyway, no, what I was going to say is it's not the most difficult street circuit, but it has its challenges. The castle is definitely one of them. It's not like Monaco-esque, is it, where it's like, you know, left, right, wherever you're looking, it's difficult. This is a little bit simpler.
Yep. True. Oh man, has Golf got proper loose entering castle there. Almost smacked the right hand wall.
Oh,
of
and
the
V2's
castle.
around, and he's been hitting the pit lane wall. And he's been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. I mean, that's not really his fault. He didn't really get 5 seconds to sort that out, did he?
Oh dear. Well,
Wow.
yeah, that is unfortunate. So he's going to have a heck of a race. He'll be one to watch going through all the pack, won't he?
Yes,
Starting at
because
the back.
he has V2's usually. Oh, sideways for Polybilar, but manages to somehow catch it. That was a very strange catch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Just trying to get Ostradel back in, so I might be a bit distracted for a minute.
It's okay. Yuki saying, I don't know why people are eating whilst racing. Well, I mean, maybe they like to challenge
They wanna
themselves.
eat.
And they need to eat, yeah. And Ninja's an idiot. Go on, talk to us. What did you do? Talk to us,
Yeah.
Ninja. You posted what I can only say is a pretty decent lap, and then...
Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, yeah, okay, you DNF'd, but P5 currently is okay.
They should have eaten before.
People have been at work and stuff.
Yeah.
Someone's made dinner for them or whatever, so
I mean,
can't speak too much.
I sat down watching the new Haunted Mansion with the kids, you know, the Disney film.
No.
I remember, do you not remember the original with Eddie Murphy?
What film, sorry?
Haunted Mansion.
No, I've not seen that one, no.
Oh, it's a Disney film. Anyway, didn't realise how actually jumpy it is for a kids' film. It's quite jumpy, yeah. But I had my dinner served to me.
Served to you.
Yes, I did.
So what did you do, Mr. Ninja?
Yes,
we
come on.
need details, please. I reckon he was eating Haribos and...
What about getting changed whilst racing? I mean, that'd be impressive. I can see a few
kind of things Mitch would do.
issues with that. Yeah.
That is a very Mitch-like thing. Getting changed.
And Yuki doesn't have a job, so unfortunately, he's no responsibilities as of yet. But I'm sure he will do soon.
Yep.
So starting second flying lap is Melee after the the torrid outlap he has, where he went straight on.
Yep. Oh, so Ninja said I was chatting to the guy, zoned out, and just drove into the wall.
Impressive.
Wow. I swear that happened around here before, Mr. Ninja, didn't it? At Baku. But still, P6 is okay at the moment.
At the moment, we'll see. We'll see if that materialises. I've noticed that there's quite a few weird artifacts in the some shadowing. I don't know if you've noticed it going around where the
flickering.
flooring. Well, the flooring just seems to be see-through.
I have the odd flickering on walls and stuff. Like on the side of the castle, I've seen like some black square flickering.
No, especially in
Oh,
these
Polybilar's out.
long
well.
straights. There's weird, like the flooring just seems to be like glass.
Yeah.
Harrison?
I haven't really noticed too much, but hey, Harrison, yeah, no Finexi tonight. He wasn't able to put the Preki in, so...
Oh, and there's the McLaren of... Who was that?
Golf.
Is that the McLaren of Golf?
Yep. Yep.
Thank
Had a
goodness
big
for goes to him.
moment there. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Middle sector goes to Melee. We'll just see as he's coming down the main straight. The weirdest straight on the calendar, really, isn't it? It's the longest.
Yeah.
But with the weird kink at the beginning, it does sort of throw you off.
Yep. As there's just a tyre sat on the track.
There we go. P5 for Melee with a 142.1. Not too far off Gordinio's. It's a joke, by the way. 140.539. That seems like so out of reach. It's unbelievable. That's 6/10 to Gibbo's fastest lap. But like I was saying, the competition hotting up at the front. Definitely with Gibbo making a return as well with a 140.125 as Melee loses that wing. Didn't need that anyway.
I'm still seeing it at my end. Melee.
He just lost some of it.
Oh, a bit broke off. Yeah.
Left
I thought I had
end plate.
wall contact. Yeah. Harrison, it'd be good. You're back racing again on Monday. Hello, Liar Crier, as well.
Yuki saying there's going to be lots of safety cars. I don't know. We had a chat about this, didn't we, before? I don't think there will be. I think everybody is going to be absolutely fine.
Yep, true.
We'll
soon find out.
Can Lance improve on his 142.9 and get himself further up the grid? He's got a big gap between him and the guys in front of him. It does put him up into P5, which is, is quite a way off the front pace, really, isn't he?
Yep, as Rob retires from the session as well. So it's really catching a few people out now. As Ostradel's joined the session.
He manages to get into the Alpine as well, which is good.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see how he fares. His first race back with us. First race of the season for him. It's a good turnout as well, 18 drivers tonight. So, who's your man to watch for the race, would you say?
Well, the man on the charge season-wise, like the championship leader, Gordinio, probably wants to get another foot through the door, really, doesn't he, of becoming a Simcade champion, really. A couple of people could stop him. Cornish,
Gibbo,
Ardaz, Gibbo. Yeah, there's big names out there. Phoenixy obviously is not here, but there's still big names out there.
Absolutely,
I mean, V2 could have probably put in a good lap. It's a bit of a shame that he's out. Nick Furyman, another one, had a great race on Sunday.
An FQ.
Yeah, there's big names. Unfortunately, big people are out as well. Defo Not Cows is another one. I'm just watching Cornish start his first flying lap with 1 minute 15 left. So this is going to be his one and only lap. He has got two cars in front of him at the moment. There's Aston Martin that's just slowed down, so there's yellow flags there. Yuki, as always, being the man, you're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, P15 for Mikey at the moment with Extinct. If you keep an eye on Extinct, who's just about to cross the line, I think now.
Yep, we'll do.
We'll jump to him.
No, he's on an outlap. Extinct's on an outlap.
He is just about to start his flying lap. I think there he is. Just started.
And I'm assuming you're watching Cornish.
I'm watching Cornish because this is going to be interesting to see where he turns out to be, because he needs a good lap. He's just about to come up to Castle section, which is, like I said, the most difficult. Oh, I guess so close to that wall. We'll go on board with him just to get the full effect of how close this wall-to-wall track is. He makes it look so easy. I don't know whether he's on controller or not.
Controller. I was about to say, he is racing on controller still, I believe. He did shoulder in, so...
He makes it look so effortless, doesn't he?
Such a smooth driver. Smooth operator. Cornishes.
Yeah, and even his throttle inputs with the controller is just, unbelievable. There we go, qualifying has finished with Lance and Melee. Hit the checkered flag. He's going to get a distant tow here is Cornish. I didn't see his sector times, but he is doing a 214 miles per hour down the main straight. There's a car. Oh, that was close to that car. I'm not quite sure who that was. But he does manage to cross the line in P5. He gets himself into the 141s, and now we're looking out for Extinct, who's just coming down the hill, about to start the main straight. Can he improve? He got a fastest middle sector. Let's see where he can get the that Red Bull. can anybody get any closer to Gordino? We still do have Winther and Gibbo on track as well. Down the main straight goes Extinct as Defo Not Cars ends up in the pit lane, P10. Crosses the line, Extinct, P4, just ahead of Cornish.
Ardas improves up to 6th from 9th place, so...
Yeah, the guys in the 141s are compact.
They are, yep.
Very, very compact. Down the main straight goes Gibbo. Is he going to improve on his lap time?
He's already down. No. I think that's everyone, to be honest.
Well, we still do have Winther on track at the moment. I don't know whether he's...
16 seconds down, so
yeah,
he's...
that
so
looks
I think,
like
yeah, that's it. Yep.
That went quick. That went really quick.
It did, yeah. Yeah.
I suppose you're not going to get, especially with laps being nearly 2 minutes, you're not going to get a lot of laps around here, are you?
Nah, that's it. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting race anyway. V2, we know he's a quick driver, but starting all the way at the back.
Yeah.
Can he pick through the traffic? Nick Furyman as well, Rob, Ninja.
In all honesty, that's probably the best place to start, I would say, in Baku. If you can stay out of trouble and pick people off one by one. Yeah, you are going to be quite far back, but I don't think it's too bad of an ask, really, is it?
Yeah, true.
Miller did your lap unused and with a yellow wing. Yeah, it's not going to help, is it? Right, I'll just run you through the grid then. Taking a commanding pole position is Gordino with a 140.439. Close followed by Gibbo. Well, 6/10, but, you know, it's close enough, I guess. Then Winther, Extinct, Cornish Mantis, Ardaz, Cornish, Lance, Melee, and Golf rounding up the top 10 with Defo Not Cars, Ninja, Rob, Nick Furyman, Ostradel, Polyblar, Mikey ran up the people who did set a time, and then V2 unfortunately got the DQ, which was weird. I'm pretty sure he'll be a bit unhappy with that, but it's one of those.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens to everyone, doesn't it, at some point?
Yeah.
You know?
And there's nothing you can do about that.
True.
And
as I saw in the F2 for me, but yeah, each driver has something happen to them at some stage.
Now, I've been hearing that you've been having a bit of a torrid time on track at the moment.
Yes.
Which is something that...
Not enjoying it.
No. You're taking a bit of a step back today. Are you looking to get back on track next week?
Yes. Yeah. Just need to practice more. But yeah, I've still not adjusted to the game very well. I found last year's game... easier, I think, to drive. I mean, I know things worked in my favour at times with DNFs and stuff, but I was quite often in the points last season. But yeah, I'm barely in them. I think the quality of the field's gone up as well. So yeah, I just haven't really been enjoying it so far. But
I have to agree with the quality of the field getting... I feel like with the influx of drivers that we've had, it's really put a lot of pressure on like certain people to perform. And it's really difficult to find the performance, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Although I have myself to blame. Like, I need to spend more time in time trial, trying setups and stuff, but... Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good effort from Gibbo to get back into the saddle and put it P2 straight away. That's a good effort, that. Yeah. Hopefully he can get his championship underway. Yuki's got high expectations of not letting Lance, Melee, Ninja, V2, Golf, Rob, and Stevie. I'm just couldn't name all the names because I couldn't think of anything better to do right then apart from name all the names that he thinks he's going to keep them behind.
At the moment, it's all talk. Do you
know what? I like it.
Action, though.
No, I like it. I like the confidence.
Ambition, but...
Yeah, I like it. I mean, if you've got a goal, go for it. Don't let anybody get in your way. Absolutely not. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's a good one, that, Mitch. It's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So... Who's your tip to win?
Like I said, another step through the door. If you can keep it all plain sailing and get ahead and away from the pack, it's all Gordinio's really. He's the man that, you know, people have got to catch. He is the Verstappen of Simcade at the moment.
He is, yep.
And unfortunately, you know, you're missing Finexi, really, who I would say...
Strong competition for him, but Gibbo's no mug, Winther, Extinct.
No, definitely not. No,
and, Cornish.
You know, the race pace could be totally different. Totally
And all
different.
it takes is one mistake as well, and you're done. So
Yuki has Gibbo winning.
Coming together.
I mean, anything can happen around Baku. I'm not going to lie. You smack a wall, that's you out. These are very unforgiving walls, just like any street circuit. So, you know, definitely, it could happen.
Yeah, personally, I'm feeling Winther. I think Winther's a shout to win, or Extinct.
Winther or Extinct?
Yeah, I'm going to be bold and predict one of those two to win. Mantis, I know he's decent around Baku and obviously sitting P5 currently. It's going to be a spicy race.
So we're even getting your favourite job of our Sundays is adding up all the driver of the days. You've already got a driver of the day shout, so you're going to have to get that one in there now, all right? Because otherwise you're going to forget about it.
Wow. Okay, Mitch. Remind me later. We haven't really mentioned the tyres around here. A bit of a mixed gamble. Ninja's the only one starting on hards.
I can quickly just show
everybody.
It's a
bit like 50-50. Yeah, it's a bit of a 50-50 split amongst the rest of the field across softs and mediums.
As Ninja ruins the... I've got a horrid camera angle.
I have too. It's like a million miles. Oh.
Okay, and they're away. We had lights go on and then back off again, and I've got the back of the grid, but I'll stay on board with Winther, who does, in fact, get the outside line around Gibbo, and everybody else just really struggling to get a bit of track for themselves, and it looks like they've all got away pretty clean. It doesn't look like there's been any major instance. Big winner there, Winther, taking P2 away from Gibbo. And V2 making up 2 at the start as well.
Very, I don't want to do a commentator's curse here, but very clean start from everyone. Good to see that.
Yeah, and just as I predicted, really, Gordinio taking the fight to the rest of the grid. As I say, if you're gonna want this win, you're gonna have to come and get it, and takes out an 8/10 lead. Who Winther has put a bit of a massive lock up there from the top 2, and the rest chasing. It looks like Extinct, Cornish Mantis, and wow, Ardaz going through the castle, so close together. Then you couldn't put a feather between them.
Yeah, I know.
That was pretty close. And Melee and Lance, and I did say that Gibbo was under pressure there from Extinct. Extinct making the jump early on. What is the tie difference of them two? Are they on something totally different?
Aston Martin just hit the wall in the background. Sorry,
so definitely not Kaz there smacking the wall. Who's lost a couple of places. Yeah, down P13 now. I hope that Curry's okay.
It looks like Ninja's had an incident somewhere. He's fallen down the field. So the front 3 are all on softs. The 2 Williams drivers are in mediums. Kaz is retired. Is that going to be a safety? It's a VSC.
Yeah, Ninja's just coming past that car. Then
whoa! It didn't ghost.
I think Ninja would have had the fright of his life.
Yeah.
He's probably going to have to box now for a wing, I suspect, because he did hit the wall. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, so he must not have hit the wall that hard. But, wow, I was actually scared for him.
Yeah, blimey. I would have loved to have been in the VC when that happened. I bet he was... I
mean, in all honesty, the game has its moments, but that is why you slow down. Yeah, that is why you prepare. Your yellow flags are out, your virtual safety cars are out. That is why you do slow down, and I think it's It was in the middle of the track, which there's not a great deal of room to go around, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yep.
V2.
Drive through. Oh dear. V2.
Yeah.
Poor bloke.
This race just going from bad to worse. The two McLaren drivers, 16th, 17th, as we resume some racing on lap 2 of 18.
We do. Just going to quickly mention who's really made up positions around here. Nick Fuhrman's made up 4 places, so he's the biggest mover at the moment.
Effort? Yep. I did say he had a good week, good race out the other day.
Yep. I mean, just before the race in the Discord, he was kicking himself about DNFing in quali, and he practiced on the wrong track. He's going to hate me for mentioning this on the stream, but
is this Nick?
He thought it was Nick Fuhrman. Yeah, he thought it was Monaco instead of Baku.
Okay.
So he was doing practice.
Maybe we need to be more clear with our instructions. We've got some DRS now to help guys get past people on that straight, and that is going to give lots of lap time. Is that if you're within a second of the car ahead or behind?
Yep.
As
Melee's round and resets track. Yeah. He's back underway.
I don't mind
I think he lost a wing.
Yeah, I don't mind a reset to track. I think he's got some form of damage. Is it the right-hand end plate's gone? Yep. I don't mind a reset to track here because it's so difficult to get yourself unstuck.
It is, yep. As there was a yellow.
Ardaz, I think, has lost a couple of places there. It's down to P6 at the moment, trailing Cornish Mantis. But yeah, Cornish, OG Cornish, really struggling in P8.
He is, yeah.
Not really the force that we usually see from him.
No, that's right. As V2 goes into the pits, both of the McLarens back of the grid at the minute.
Yeah, I would mention that they are absolutely miles away. They could do with a safety car right now. As Cornish Mantis gets past Gibbo. Gibbo just seems to be falling back. However, is on the medium tyres. Then soft tyres. They're still working very well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, yeah. Both of the McLarens have both made pit stops. V2's gone on to mediums and Golf's gone on to hards. Oh, mind you, V2 actually... yeah, he did pit onto mediums.
Yeah, and then still got the penalty. We're just watching Gibbo catch up some ground now due to the DRS, and is probably going to get this move done on Cornish Mantis up the inside. We've got a virtual safety car as well, so I think that move was just done before virtual safety car was called.
McLaren, I think they're...
I'm not sure what actually caused that.
I
didn't see anybody.
Let's have a look. Oh, Mike,
Mikey.
I think. Mikey, yep.
Picks up a drive-through penalty. No, that was just speeding.
I think he's missing a front wing as Polly
Ballar's out.
Is Mikey missing it?
This is a full safety car. Safety car's down the pit lane. It's just coming down the pit lane now. So we're going to see everybody pit now, I suspect.
Yeah, could well do. Yeah, as Ostradale, Melee, Ninja, and Mikey all pit.
Yeah, perfect time for them guys to pit.
Yeah, definitely.
So the safety car, I think there must be a bit of a glitch with virtual safety car and safety car here.
Yeah, I think so.
Where it's not picking up it telling us what it is. I only noticed because I saw the yellow trundling down the pit lane very slowly. I wonder if Cornish either has damage or has the wrong setup. I can't see Cornish having the wrong setup. I can't see that being the issue. I can't see him either having damage, but we'll see when he gets into the pits.
True.
I generally just am under the impression that it's the competition.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know how much practice he's managed to do either, so... But, tell you what, Nick Fuhrman's sitting all pretty in P9 now, made up 5 places from where he started. So...
It's a good effort.
And this safety car's really played into people's hands as well. Extinct and Gibbo will be particularly pleased. They've made up place.
We'll just see with all the people entering the pits, as the top 2 so far have
They
come
do.
in. Gibbo has carried on. No, he's not. He's in. So he's following.
He is. Yep.
Polo has left the session. It looks like everybody is in. Just watching the Alpine of Cornish. I want to see if he did have damage. As he's the first one in, he's got the... no damage.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
maybe he's just a bit off the pace tonight. And unless maybe I have it wrong and he is actually on his... maybe he is on his wheel after all.
Maybe.
For
We'll have
Cornish.
to get some insider knowledge there. Sure the boys will tell us.
Yes, exactly.
So the grid as it was... Well, Extinct has managed to jump Gordino in the pits. Gordino must have had some damage.
Yeah. It's the only thing I can assume.
Yeah, looks like Yuki's right with it. It seemed to be a bit of the glitch just lasts forever where it was saying virtual safety car. Them guys on the balcony are very happy to be on the balcony, aren't they?
Yeah. I love some of the camera shots around here.
Yeah, I've had
Must say.
a very, very high camera, which for action has been very good when Gibbo was going down the straight with Cornish Mantis. That was very good.
Yep.
So we'll jump on to tyres now because this is going to play a big part. Let's have a look. We've got Extinct
definitely.
on the mediums, 5 laps in. He wants this safety car to go on as long as it can. Gordino, Cornish, Mantis, Lance, OG Cornish, Ardaz, Rob, Ostradel and Melee and Mikey all on the hard tyres. The rest on mediums, and Gibbo gone for a set of softs. That's he's going to definitely have to pit. He's definitely banking on another safety car, I would suspect.
Which I think is a good shout around here. Particularly the kink towards the end of the lap.
Yep.
That's already caught 2 drivers out, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I generally, Yuki, sorry, Liar. I don't think it is. I don't think this track is genuinely any difficult to any other track. I think it has its like bits where it's
reputation,
difficult.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Has a bit of a reputation about it, but
it's very, very wide as this track. Very wide. You could easily get 3 or 4 cars down the main straight together.
Monaco's a different animal, isn't
yeah.
it, compared to the likes of this? I think even Singapore's more of a challenge than
Correct.
Baku.
Yep.
It's just purely
definitely.
the castle, isn't it? That's the key area that daunts people, I think.
Yeah, I mean, some of the curbs can catch you out. There's a curb as you're coming down the bottom of the hill, just before the main straight. If you clip that, you're going to go round there as well. And the wall creeps in on you there as well.
Yep.
It's a bit strange. The game wants you to carry on as far close to that wall as possible, but it creeps up on you too much.
Yep.
Singapore is very, very hard. It is. Yuki, when you do these things in the F1 games, it's harder than it looks.
Yep. Wait until you get on track.
Some of these boys are using wheels and everything. It is hard. The curb here is very difficult just before Castle because it doesn't. Not that it bottoms out. You can ride it, but if you get too much early on the power, it drags you across. The curb on the first bit of the Castle section that used to be torrid, but they seem to have fixed that.
Yep.
Which is good because that used to sort of chuck you into the wall.
Yep. Sorry, I was just about to say, I think the safety car might come in this lap as the last.
Well, we'll get the message come up now, and like I said, the curve here on the left-hand side, if you bounce off that one there, that rolls you into the wall.
Yeah. I think it would have shown by now. I think they just caught up a bit too late.
No, the
so-
line is here. There we go.
No,
Safety car's
no,
in.
there we go. Lovely stuff. Did Mikey serve his...
No, it can't under
No.
the safety car.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, he caused the safety car, didn't he? So... I
Yuki,
believe-
Honestly, when you properly get on F1 on a console or on a PC or whenever you do properly, just trust me. I speak the truth for the masses.
We'll screenshot that and send it back to him when he eventually gets on the track, I reckon.
Whenever you need some inspirational like talking to when you're really struggling, I'll be that guy on your shoulder if you'd like.
Collision.
Yeah, 5-second penalty with severe collision with Mikey. Golf picking up a as the leader is away. And back to normal racing. Extinct leads Gordino, and the rest of them seem to feel that Ardaz made to move on. Nick Furyman drops him down, back down to P9. I don't know whether there was a swap in position there, but the rest of them filter. What I will say is you want to be looking out for the likes of Gibbo, who's on the soft tyres, who wants to make an impression on Cornish Mantis and really needs to get a move on.
Absolutely. We'll have to see if that was a gamble that paid off or not.
Yeah,
I do
Ardaz and
predict
Cornish.
there will be another safety car around here. So, oh yeah, back and forth.
And in the background, Nick Furyman. It looks like Cornish has got all that shapes there. He's got found his way down into P10 now. Definitely did. Was struggling there. Yeah, I wonder if he's got a bit of damage there.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't, like the game doesn't show it as damage, but maybe he has. What's the expression about the damage that, like, it doesn't show up in game, but you feel it? I can't think of.
Well, yeah, you're psychological. As Golf's out.
Oh, Golf's DNFs, yeah.
And that's not another safety car. I think it's just yellow flags. I think because he was the last man. I don't know whether he had an incident with Mikey there.
It was, I think at the bottom of the castle chicane.
Cornish hit the wall, and that's allowing Austria to go round. No, it's not. He carried on.
Ooh.
I wonder if he's... they're going to go side by side. The Alpine driver...
Oh, good move.
Yeah.
Austria
there.
Whoa!
That's a wall. And it's going to cause chaos.
Oh,
There's 4
luckily
or 5
no one
cars
DNF'd.
there. No, Ninja in the background as well.
Yep. Ferrari's lost the wing.
Cornish is in. Ostrel in. Melee in.
He did his best to
We're going to see Mikey in for his drive-through as well.
Yep. I mean, it's one of those things that he got, like, oh no, Mikey. Unlucky. 5-second penalty speed in the pits. But yeah, I was just on board watching Nostradel then, and he braked to avoid hitting the left-hand wall at the kink and sped back up, and he just got loose, tried correcting it, and unfortunately for him, he had cars right up his backside, so...
Imagine Crofty seeing this, he'd have a stroke. What, with the bad commentary or the action?
Wow.
I'm just trying to be realistic, sorry.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, wow. Jeff. Anyway, back to the racing. Gibbo is under a lot of pressure from Winther on the medium tyres. Oh, but the tap! Oh, wow.
And Winther's round. Lost a wing as well. Gets back underway. But I'll tell you what, Nick Furyman made up 7 places. V2 has made up 9 places from where he started.
Yeah, Cornish Mantis is hunting down Gibbo now, and I'm guessing the DRS assisted move here is going to be no DRS.
Tires, isn't it? It's just been enabled. Ardaz right on the back of Gibbo.
Yeah, and I'm just watching this 3-way battle for P3. Yep. And Ardaz joining the show with Lance not really too far behind either, and Nick Furyman on the tail of this, as well as Gibbo goes around the outside and gets the move done on Cornish Mantis before what is another DRS zone.
Yeah, and Rob has made up 5 places from where he started, currently P8 at the moment, as Winther goes into the pits. Cornish down in P11, so he's really struggling right now. Just going to check the tyre situation. So Winther's gone on to soft tyres as well, so yeah, There's just Winter and Gibbo on softs right now.
This is more intense than the Qatar sprint race. Cheers, Yuki. I believe when you joined us, Yuki, you came into a hectic race of that was France, Paul Ricard, and that was me and you commentating that day, Simi, wasn't it?
I seen. Yes, yeah, I think you're right. Actually, yep. As Ostradel has pitted onto softs in last place currently.
Yeah, it looks like Gibbo got them the soft tyres fired up and started to pull away from Cornish Mantis, a 1 second gap, but he has and is trailing 5.1 seconds behind the top two, who half a second are pushing each other away.
And Gordinio's really closing on Extinct there. That pull on the long straight. It's really impressive.
Yeah, the straight line speed coming down the main straight is definitely key.
Yep. Ardaz sitting decent in P4 right now as V2 gets past Rob.
Yeah, V2 making an absolute masterclass through the field at the moment, picking his way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's next up the road, P7 Nick Furman, who again is having a great race so far, up in P7, which is what he needs. Again, Lance. I don't think this is one of Lance's best performance, but I think at the moment he'll take P6.
I think he'll be happy with P6 right now. A lot can still happen, of course.
8 to go.
Just over halfway through the race, yeah. Nick Freeman made up 7 places now from where he started.
Yeah, just on board watching currently Gordinio staying with Extinct. I think there is a bit of a tie difference here. There's Extinct's on the medium, so we're going to have to watch out to see how long they're going to last, because
Gordinio on the hards, yep.
Yeah, I don't think the soft medium strat that Extinct was trying to run, I don't think it's going to last. I think it was a very early stop.
True, yeah. And Gibbo's on 5-lap-old softs right now. And we've got V2s on 8-lap-old mediums, so I have to see, maybe it's a stroke of genius as Gordino's right on the back of Extinct.
Yeah, we're going to see a
now.
DRS-assisted move into turn 1. It's done before the straight's even finished. Nice and smooth on the brake in there, and yeah, it gets well. Extinct ran extremely wide there.
Yeah,
it was very close to hitting the wall.
Yep, extremely close as Mike
Ardaz has managed to pull the gap on Gibbo on the yellow flags. Is that Mikey getting out of the way of everybody?
Possibly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think, yeah.
Also with Gibbo is, look at Gordinio's pulled out a 2.4 second lead already.
Wow.
Imagine if Gordinio and Extinct DNF. We don't need that as the fastest lap at the moment. Winther is the fastest man on track down in P12. Unfortunately was caught out by Gibbo. I'm not quite sure what happened, but that's not for us to deal with. That is for the stewards to deal with. There's a bit of glitching for everybody as around the castle section we go on lap 11.
Yep.
Very sideways as well there from Gibbo. Them soft tyres are definitely going to start falling off. He's going to have to either hold this one out or pit. I don't think them tyres are going to last much longer. Oh yeah, it's very close to locking up and hitting the wall. The car just did not want to stop.
That's right. As the tyres fall off, the risk of locking up and smacking into the wall increases, obviously. But
yeah, Ardaz is losing a couple of tenths every sector, but Cornish Mantis is staying within a second, and he's going to get DRS down the main straight from Ardaz. Can he get any closer? Because as soon as he gets past this DRS zone, there's another one, isn't there, straight after? So he needs to get as close as he can. There you go, 7 tenths. The gap.
The field's spreading out a wee bit now, isn't it? Apart from the two... we've got Mantis and the 2 Williams is close. Ardaz is right on the back of Gibbo. Going for a move.
Got V2 and P10, and Gibbo, has lost out there now to Ardaz, and that's allowed Cornish Mantis as well to creep right up to the back of the Williams driver. The two Williams, oh, a bit of a wiggle there. Mantis in the background, not managing to keep that close with Gibbo.
Yeah, saw that in the background there. Very smooth drive from Ardaz so far as Winter gets past V2 up into P10.
Yeah, it's good effort that, and Ninja getting himself back up into the points as well. P9 currently.
Yep. So, which I think he'll be happy with, considering how quali went, and I know he was involved in an incident earlier. He'll be hoping for a safety car.
Points being prizes though, don't they?
Yep, precisely. And I'm really surprised how far down Cornish is right now, P12.
Yeah, really struggling. We might get some insider knowledge just after the race to see what happened. Yeah, definitely not where he wants to be and where he needs to be and where he should be, really. I think he's definitely better than this.
Yeah, I'm confident to say, considering how slow he's going, that he's chosen to go on the wheel tonight. Or his setup's just shocking.
Yeah, we'll see. There's yellow flags in Sector 1.
Yep.
We've got a car around. Is that Ostradel? Yeah, is that Ostradel?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
Whoop.
Yep. And them tyres, way too hot. And there's the leaders coming through. Luckily, he ghosted out.
Yeah. He's had a torrid time, his first race back with us. So.
Yeah, he was doing all right, to be fair. Battling with Cornish in the beginning, and then, yeah, all of a sudden just, struggled.
Yep. But still could be a safety car. He could make up some places towards the end. Malay as well, he's had a torrid time down in P13 right now.
Yeah, some of these drivers that we were earmarking for greatness seem to be letting us down.
Yep, true. I mean, do you see anyone pitting anytime soon? I mean, Gibbo, surely.
Yeah, if we had some tyre information, then I'd definitely be saying that Gibbo's tyres are going off, and just watch out. Just watch. He's got no defence there to Cornish Mantis. Gets clearly out of the way. Probably does not want to make an incident there. He's probably going to be in this this lap. Probably the wrong tyre strap. It's not worked.
Yeah, the gamble just didn't work out for him. 8-lap old softs right now. So.
Oh, is that a bit of a DRS feint?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
love the
because
camera shot I've got.
He seemed to have allowed Cornish Mantis through to gain the DRS, but it didn't really work to his advantage as the Alpine of Austria gets out of the way of the of these three coming through. Yeah, so Ardaz definitely best performance so far in P3.
Yep.
Is leading the way. Are we going to see Gibbo make a move? No, we're not. No. I think those tyres have got nothing left in them to allow him to get through.
Love to know what his wear is on them. I mean,
it'd be nice to have that form of information, but then in real life they wouldn't get it either. They just get what the it's AWS's guesstimate.
Yeah, even that, like that would be good to have from a commentary point of view, but
if but some maybe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and then to the wall.
Oh.
Is that Ostradel? It's Ostradel into the castle wall.
Oh dear. Yep. He's back underway.
Yeah, that's just goes from bad to worse.
Lost the front wing as well.
Like I said, he was doing pretty decent, and I think he's around again. Really struggling.
Flipped the wall.
Yeah, so if he's on them soft tyres, I'd hate to imagine how Gibbo's feeling right now.
Yeah. Very hairy indeed.
And there you go. Gibbo.
And it goes straight on.
No, Gibbo's just lost 2 places now. Down to and into the wall. I think we're going to see Gibbo in this lap. As yellow flags in sector 2 is for Ostradel.
He is, yeah. He went straight on after the castle section.
We're not going to see Gibbo pit. He is adamant that he's going to finish these last couple of laps on these tyres. With Nick Furyman closing down on him, it locks up into turn 2 and clips the curb as well as Ostradel retires. So for good measure, are we going to see a move here from Nick Furyman? It just looks like it's a bit too far back, but yeah. I don't think Gibbo's crazy. I think what it is he's picked his strategy and he's got to stick with it.
Yep. True. It's deep into the race now. Obviously no time for a safety car, so...
Yeah, I think he'd just lose too much ground.
Yeah. This has really, really cost Gibbo. Plays into Nick Furyman's hands, though. He's got Gibbo and Lance. Oh, no. Is that... No, it's Lance,
that's
actually.
very close. Nick Furyman's getting very close to the gearbox of that Williams. Could we see a move on the main straight coming up for him?
Yep.
As long as he gets a good exit.
Mind you, he's on 10-lap old medium, so I'd imagine he'll benefit this DRS tow. Yeah, he's already right on the back of Gibbo.
He just gets so much of a better tow if he just hangs it out now. Gets as close as he can as Melee retires, who makes another retirement, which actually, as the finishes go, and it pains me to say this, is Nick Furyman lost a lot of time there.
He did, yeah.
I wonder if he had to lift. Are we going to see Gibbo getting all sorts out of shape then?
Oh, yellow flags up to 2. I think it was a Ferrari.
Yeah, I think that's Melee's car.
Oh, it's Melee's, yeah, still sitting there, yep.
And there we go, Nick Furyman makes a move on Gibbo into turn 2. That's what he needs.
Yep.
I think... Oh, and Nick Furyman lost out as well into turn 3. So in the second main straight, we're going to see them going too wide. Oh, they're very close. These two are side by side. Who's going to have the better line just before they come up to the castle sector? It looks like Nick Furyman.
Nice move, yeah.
Yeah, racing room given, really, I would say, but going into castle in front, Nick Furyman.
I think Gibbo's...
tyres are definitely gone. He's going to be susceptible now to V2. And Ninja, who are just closing in. Yeah, something quick. Want to keep an eye on V2 now, who's on soft tyres himself.
He is, yeah. But, yeah, no point Gibbo fighting that position. He knows those tyres are done, so it's a foregone conclusion. So no point risking both of their races. Yeah,
and just to keep everybody informed on how it's going at the moment, 7.4 seconds the gap to Extinct that Gordinho has managed to pull out, with Ardaz another 7.2 behind Extinct. So the top 3 are spread out, but man oh man is Gordinho leading the charge.
Yep, as Winther gets past Mr. Ninja.
That's
Ninja should use the pull. Yeah, Ninja gets back past.
That's a great side-by-side racing just before the straight. Who got DRS? It's Ninja. So it's a drag down the main straight. There's yellow flags in sector 1. There's a car on the runoff area.
Alpine,
is that going to be?
I think.
Is that Cornish?
It's actually Gibbo. Yeah, sorry. Colours are similar. Yep. So we did say about his tyres. He just went straight on, and he's got
lost a wing.
Some wing damage. Yep.
I don't know if he's lost all that wing. I can't tell. But yeah, that's going to be limp home.
Yep.
He's lost all of it.
I mean, it was worth the gamble. It just hasn't paid off for him today, and I'm surprised he managed to get 12 laps out of those softs.
Yeah, that's effort, what I would say.
It is.
Anyway, just going back to the driver of the day shout that you had, was Golf was going to get driver of the day. I think you can scratch that one off now, can't you?
Yeah, true. Chat, if you could let us know who your drivers of the day are.
V2 getting a good shout if you can get. That's P7's good points that from starting back of the grid. Yuki saying that them tires like deep fried chicken. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
they're any good at all whatsoever.
That's it. As we're on final lap now. It's looking like... Well, no. Oh, it's yellow
Oh,
flag.
Ninja's out.
Oh, Ninja. No. Oh, he'll be kicking himself. Oh, dear. 12 lap holds. Mediums.
Yeah, we just went past the car then, and he's going to come into chat now. I can hear it already, and he's going to be very, very unhappy.
It'll be like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Again.
It's typical Ferrari day out. Double DNF for both Ferraris there. It's not what they needed.
No, that's right.
Some other news though. V2 has caught the back of Nick Furyman, and it looks like this is going to be a drag race into turn 3, and he's got the move done. I'd say that's definitely worth... Oh, if he can keep it! A driver of the day shout. That is a quality move there, V2. Well done for making that one stick on them soft tyres, but it's not over yet. Nick Furyman's not letting this one go.
Yep, that's the real battle right now. The only real battle, I think, on track.
Yeah, Mitch, you're right. It's a good day out for the Ferrari boys, that. Good effort. The guys on them balconies are not happy to see these wonderful overtaking moves, but we are, so don't worry.
Is V2 actually going to get past Lance right near the end of the race as well? Lance is really closing on Lance. Can he get him on the...
Well, just to stop you there, Gordinho is just about to cross the line and does take yet another win here at Simcade. So Baku round 3 goes to Gordinho and Extinct, 7.4 seconds behind them, and Arda's just in the distance. Not that far behind. Cornish Mantis really takes on P4. Now we need to watch Lance and V2, because these two are going to go side by side just before the main straight, and it looks like this is going to be a drag race with some DRS assistance. Does V2 have enough to take it to the line? I don't think he does. He's going to tuck it behind. No. Oh, man, that was close.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he used all his DRS, so he didn't have that extra boost he needed.
And Nick Furyman taking a well-deserved P7 there with Winther, who started the race in P2. Yeah, he's down, finishing P8 with Rob, bringing on some points. And unfortunate for Cornish, which we'll get some insider information on that, does manage to finish in the points. One singular point, P10, and Gibbo still on them soft tyres and still with no front wing. Does manage to bring home that Williams. How he hasn't had a punch, I'll never know.
Yeah.
There we go, across the line.
I'm gonna... I mean, Nick Furyman was a good shout, but yeah, it has to be V2 for driver of the day to push through the field. I mean,
even the game agrees with us.
Yeah,
definitely. An absolute driver of the day performance there from V2. What a recovery. And congratulations. However, all the congratulations go to Gordinho, who takes yet another win here at Simcade. I'll just run you through what short grid we do have, because there's only 11 finished. With Gordinho taking the top spot of the podium, full 25 points in the championship, followed by Extinct, 7.4 seconds behind. And Ardaz, what an absolute outstanding performance there, P3, with Cornish Mantis, Lance, V2, Nick Furyman, Winther, Rob, Cornish and Gibbo rounding up the rest of the grid. And our retirees, unfortunately, the two Ferraris of Ninja and Melee, Ostradel in the Alpine, who struggled after getting past his teammate, with Mikey not really recovering from the 5-second penalty in the drive-through. Golf, no idea what happened. I think just a torrid race. Polybolar struggled as well. Defo not Kaz spilt the curry, couldn't finish the race.
No, unfortunately.
Hopefully it was a good curry though.
Well, it was until dropped it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure. Yeah, that was a decent race, but obviously Gordinho's such a smooth race from him. So very, very, very impressive.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the guys so we could do the interviews. I don't know who's...
Just ask them, mate. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll stay in here until they do. But yeah, action-packed as we thought it would be. I thought we'd have one more safety car, and I think Gibbo was praying that we had one more safety car. but unfortunately,
Yep.
just was not to be. Which meant that he finished last with no front wing and dead tyres. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, really, from the boys. We're gonna get
Just while we're waiting for anyone to join the podium, Cornish was OG Cornish was on wheel, so
yeah.
that's why he was not his usual pace.
I'd say that's a good
Um,
effort. I really would. I would not like to be on wheel for this track at all whatsoever.
yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just looking in the chat now, and there's a lot of love for Gordinho, really, which is great to see. A lot of people sort of posting their love for him, saying that he's an absolute alien, and yeah, I do. So for the top three win back. Okay, yeah, that's a good question, that Yuki. I don't think you're going to get the answer the exciting answer that you want, but yeah, I'll give it to them and see what you get. As we're still waiting for the top.
Yeah, Gordinho and Extinct can do an interview. Ardaz drove brilliantly, but yeah, he can't be
Okay,
interviewed. Brilliant P3 from him.
We'll move down into the podium then.
Yep. Okie dokie.
And welcome, Gordinho. Well, from start to finish, that one was all yours. How did that one feel?
Felt good. It was quite a lot, like a lot of safety cars and virtual safety cars, which I didn't like, but you kind of expect it when with a track like Baku. So I don't know, felt good.
Yeah,
From your pole lap, which was 6/10 faster than anybody else of the competitors, were you at all fearing that anybody would have better race pace, or were you just waiting to see what everybody else had as soon as the lights went out? Because you seemed to take a second lead after the first couple of corners. Was that the game plan to just go off into the distance?
Kind of. That's why I chose to like start on the softs because I did like wanted to get a gap before because I was expecting some safety cars. So the plan was going on softs, create a gap, and then go on hards, which I did, and it kind of paid off in the end. So
Were you ever going to consider putting the medium tyres on?
I was, yeah, honestly, I was gonna go mediums, but then I changed it on the last second. So
Is that due to the fact of how many laps were still left?
Yeah, and it kind of worked out in my favor, to be honest, because I think Extinct was struggling with his tires, I think, and I was too on the end. So yeah, the hards were the better choice in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then just quickly for Yuki, who has to go, when this was announced on Sunday, the track, were you nervous about the safety cars incidents or anything else about this track, or was it calm, cool, and collected? With the practice and the time that you put in.
I mean, the first few days I was struggling on the track. I was struggling with these setups. I had to find the right setup, but yeah, I mean, I saw as soon as I saw the track, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of safety cars and stuff. So
Brilliant.
kind of guessed, yeah.
Well, congratulations on P1. Another one. You're racking these up and looking like you're going to take a good lead now going into round 4. So congratulations there.
Thank you.
Extinct. What I can say is it's a performance. Yet another P2. Yet another podium. You're the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, not where you would want to be and not where you would fight him. Was it a tough tactical call with the tyres?
No, the engineer suggested me to go to medium, so he probably know the best, and I just went for mediums because I knew I had no chance of like winning, so might as well keep the lead for like a few laps and then get the satisfaction of leading the race.
And so you were never really going to fight for the top step at all. You were just sort of satisfied with where you were. Were you expecting more of a fight from Gibbo and Cornish Mantis, or were you happy with where you were and where they were?
I mean, they were there at the start, but like at the end, like they got into a few incidents. I saw like they pitted and they ended up at the bottom. So it was okay for it was okay to see that. It was like less competition for me, but I really struggled on the track also because like the setup wasn't the best, and I had to brake a lot earlier than the brake racing line in order to make the corner, and it was really annoying because like I didn't know where exactly to brake because some of these even these boards were hidden by the trees and stuff in the shadows, so it was really tough with this setup and the track in general.
And with this new format that we've got going on at the moment, where we sort of select 3 tracks, and then on the Sunday it gets, the track is chosen. Is it making it more difficult for you guys to practice, or is it making it more of a challenge to turn up every day and make the best of the setups and the tyre situations and everything like that?
I mean, I only struggled with the setup in Baku, but I think everywhere else I got a pretty decent setup, and with these, uh, it's just like difficult to know which track is selected since there's a poll on Twitter and a poll on Discord, so you don't really know what track it is until the decision is made. So I like it. It's like kind of like it's like just surprise. It's this track and like this that.
Yeah, it is. Well, we've tried to give the tracks a bit of a theme. Like this week was street tracks, which sort of gets them out of the way because I can see it being, if we put a street track in every race, you guys would be pretty upset with it. But yeah, we do try and keep it spicy. But I think it's working quite nicely with how. The tracks are being randomised, but it's giving you guys the opportunity to pick what you want to do, and it's also giving people on Twitter, something to voice their opinion about as well. So that's good. Well, I'm glad you're all enjoying it, and congratulations to the P1 and P2 guys, and we'll see you for round 4 next week.
Thank you.
Yep. Cheers,
Praise
both.
everybody.
Thank you. And, well, that does conclude the end of round 3 Baku. Next week, well, unfortunately, you won't know what track it is next week until next week. That goes for GT7, but that is not the racing for this week over. We still have Sunday, 4 p.m, Zolder on ACC, which is definitely not to be missed because the grid is hotting up for that. We're getting some quite good, interesting drivers that are turning up for that. So a lot of new drivers as well, so don't forget to check that out. But thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you very much for everybody taking part this week, because we've had a lot of new faces over the coming weeks, and we've had a lot of interesting races. We've got the return of F2 on Mondays. Don't forget that. Community night on Tuesdays, which this week is going to be something slightly different. We're doing Dirt 2.0.
Nice.
Which is going to be the Rallycross. So don't forget to come and check that out.
Ooh, like
which
a bit of Rallycross.
definitely be interesting because I do like a bit of Rallycross myself. I might actually turn off that one. Who knows? And then back to Wednesday, Thursday, GT7 and F1. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Simi, as always, it's a pleasure. Unfortunately, we're a bit radio silent this weekend, apart from ACC, which I'll be joining, but we're not commentating this weekend. But next week should be a return of Ninja, I believe, if he lets me race.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Maybe Ninja with Dodo or someone else, perhaps.
Yes, we'll see. But thanks to everybody for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Cheers all.